Hey guys, my video time ran out, so I'm going to finish writing this now and finish our lesson for this part. So we were talking about that this seesaw, we knew that 30 inches is shorter than a yard, and so you can't be on one end and the other person on the other end on just a yard long. Then we were talking about 100 yards is, ooh, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Let's go back and erase. 100 yards is longer than a football field. So 4 meters is the best estimate. All right, so now let's look at the next page where it says putting it all together. And if we were in class, what they would do is they would want you to use items in our classroom. So let's read through this, and then I'll give you the directions on what you could do at home. Ms. Chen made the list of links at the right, and you see this here. That's her links of items. Part A says, estimate the length of an object in your classroom. Use an item from Ms. Chen's list to help you estimate. Record your choices below. Guys, if you have something that's on her list, then use it. If you don't, then use something at home. We're changing and adapting, and we're being flexible. So I want you to complete this page, all using things from home if you need to. Okay, guys, so you'll do parts A, B, C, and D, all with doing using objects from your house. If it happens that you have something that you can use here, like the door height, you could use that. If you have an egg carton, you may or may not have sticky notes, or you may or may not have a new pencil. You may have a used pencil that we have, but use what you have to fill out part A, B, C, and D. And part A says record your choices below. What is your object? And which item did you use to estimate? And then what was your estimate? Part B explained out how you found your estimate. So just explain, just like you were talking it through, how you found it. Part C, use a ruler, a yardstick, or a meter stick to measure the actual length of your object. So you would do that. And then part D, how does the actual length compare to your estimate? In other words, were you close? Were you way off? How did the two compare? Hopefully you'll be pretty close if you did a good estimate, which is a good educated guess using what you already know. And then you should be filling out your workbook pages if you have them. If you don't, no big deal, because we've worked on this in class. But you could be filling out pages 201 and 202. And this is also talking about Ms. Chen's list. But don't forget that the first page says to look at the example and then underline a part in this example on the front part here. Underline a part of the example that makes it a good answer. Then flip over to the back of your page and answer that question. Okay, guys? All right.